All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and who also will well. Peace and salutation to those of the hopeful elect. Just want to do a quick lesson. All right, going into, the miracles of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, because the Lord is going to be performing more and more. The Lord is performing miracles even to this day. Even right now, every day the Lord is performing miracles on a grand scale as well as on a minute scale, a small scale. I wouldn't say minute. That's a bad word because it makes it seem as if, the small miracles of the Lord are not important, which those are. All right. They are very important. And it shows you the intricacy of power that Yahweh Shema Shai has. All right. The Lord is in full control of everything, of all creation, even us. The scriptures say man's goings are of the Lord. How then can a man understand his own way? All right. So the Lord even controls our mind, what we think. We're knitted in the fabric, of this reality that the Lord controls fully, even our spirits, So the Lord, he's going to show and reveal himself through judgments as well as through miracles. OK, and, brothers that are in the faith that believe upon Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. All right. The Lord has performed miracles in brothers and sisters' lives already, and the Lord, is going to just continue to do it. But, the Lord is going to, the miracles is going to be grander and grander. All right. And one of the biggest miracles is, that protection. All right. The scriptures speak about how no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. So I want to get a quick precept. This is Isaiah 59 and 19. All right. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord, which the name of the Lord is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. And through that name, we're going to receive, power. OK, through calling upon that name and faith as well as in sincerity. OK, so let me continue to read Isaiah 59 and 1. Behold, Salakia, Isaiah 59 and Salakia. Isaiah 59 and 19, it says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west. All right, which the name of the Lord is Yahweh, and the name of his only begotten son is Yahweh Shai. All right. And his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai shall lift up a standard against them. All right. And we're in that time where the enemy is about to come in like a flood, which we know the enemy, all right, is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right. And he's plotting on trying to kill us. All right. All because we're waking up to the truth. OK, and this man is willing to kill in behind us speaking truth, because us waking up entails his very own downfall. OK, this Esau, he's trying to pick a fight with Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right. And when the Lord come back, all right, the nation of Israel is going to be found in the hands of Esau Edom. All right. Aided, by the heathen nations. All right. And even 2/3 of our people, man. All right. So the Lord is going to punish, all right, these people. So, but Esau Edom is the one that's going to come down, in the form of the persecution. Now, when Esau, tries to put his hands on the Lord's servants, whom the Lord compares his servants, to be precious stones, gold and silver. All right. When the Lord, sees Esau Edom trying to come down upon, his elect, the Lord said he was going to lift up a standard. Now, when you go into the word standard, Isaiah 59, you go into the word standard, it goes into many different, possibilities, which ultimately equals a miracle is going to take place. Okay. So when the enemy shall come in like a flood, like you see these different X-Men movies, all right, Esau come down with the troops, but then, the X-Men, they got spiritual power. So, the troops, it's nothing for a member of the elect that have that spiritual power, man. That's going to be, nothing. It says, so the word standard, to flee, to escape, but not only spiritual power, the ability for the Lord to allow you to flee or escape persecution. Hey, that's a miracle. Okay. Just like the Lord, sent the angels to go get Lot and his family. All right. Before the Lord, ultimately, doused that place with fire, from the, pretty much from the heavens. All right. See, the Lord, that was a miracle right there. The Lord sent the angels to show up right before the Lord was going to destroy, that wicked place, Sodom and Gomorrah, man. So, hey, the Lord is going to run those same scenarios back in this time. And there's going to be many different deliverances or many different miracles, all right, that the Lord is going to do, leading up to the final miracle being beamed up into a chariot. All right. So, I'm going to continue to read. It says to flee, to escape, to take flight, depart, disappear, and these are all possibilities. Hey, brothers is actually going to be able to, the scriptures speak about mounting up with wings as eagles, as well as being able to disappear. You see that with Nightcrawler and the X-Men. He was able to teleport. All right. So, this is all, about to go down. All right. And the cold thing about it is Esau, Edom knows, that the elect are going to get that power. That's why, they make all these different movies. But then they always have the opposing side, which is, Esau super soldiers. It's the same scenario in all the superhero movies or different movies, too, like Terminator. All right. So this devil knows. All right, with the power, with the capability of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, it's just that, he thinks that he's gonna be able to combat that, just like he thinks he's gonna be able to, fight the angels when the Lord, returns. Okay, and he's gonna be destroyed. All right, so I'm gonna continue to read. It says to fly, to the attack. All right, on horseback. All right. To drive at, to take flight, to put to flight, to drive hastily, to cause to disappear, hide. All right. So that was pretty much, the word for standard, man. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Lord shall lift a standard against him. All right. Which pretty much is going into a miracle, however, which way, which possibility, you turn it, so leading up to that, the Lord is going to build our faith. All right. To get us up on the point to where, we just going to rely on Yahweh Shema Shai, even in the worst of or the stickiest of situations, Let me get another precept and I'll close it out. All right, this is Salakia. Gotta do a word search. So this is 1 Thessalonians 5:8. It says, but let us who are of the day be sober, meaning we have to be focused on this truth and focus on Yahweh Shema Shai, even when, we're handling our worldly affairs or whatever. We still have to keep in mind, the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. It says, but let us who are of the day, meaning us that are of righteousness, of the light, because the Lord created the nation of Israel to be, the example of righteousness on the earth. So it says, but let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love. All right, which the love is the keeping of the commandments. All right. And for a helmet, the hope of salvation. Okay. And, you know, that's what the scriptures say, the just shall live by faith and not by sight. You know, and when you move with faith, you're moving with the hope of being delivered, the expectation, you know, of the Lord delivering us. All right. So, you know, that goes even into the small stuff, like, you know, the things we encounter on a daily basis, man, that, you know, the Lord has helped us previously and the Lord is currently doing, you know, because the Lord is getting ready to turn those miracles up, man. All right. You know, the Lord is going to magnify his name. So, man, when the Lord is in the process of doing that, you know, and when the Lord turns up, man, hey, man, it's going to be, you know, glorious, man, spectacular. All right. Words can't even describe, you know, all the power that the Lord is about to show through the form of miracles. All right. Let me actually get the definition of miracles and I'll close it out, you know, because, you know, some brothers, they have the gift of miracle. That's part of, you know, their portion of faith. You know, brother have their different portions, or their, you know, that's part of certain members of the elect, certain brothers, elders, you know, apostles, bishops, you know, certain men have, you know, that the gift of miracles, you know. Let me get a quick precept. I mean, not a precept, so like the definition for miracles. It says a surprising and welcome event that is not explicable by natural or scientific laws. So pretty much going outside, you know, the laws of physics, pretty much, you know, it goes beyond explanation. It goes beyond, you know, trying to ration it. It's like you really can't ration it. Those are the type of things that the Lord is going to be displaying in these times. It says, and is therefore considered to be the work of a divine agency. So pretty much when the miracles happen, it's going to be something you can't even explain, and so surprising. It's going to have to be, the credit is going to have to be given to a divine, you know, pretty much intervention. All right. Which is a miracle. And who's going to be behind it? We know. All right. We serve Yahweh Shema Shai, man. That's who's behind it. That's who's behind, you know, that's the God and the creator of the heavens and the earth, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. All right. So, you know, hey, man, we're in that time where the Lord is going to magnify his name, man. And the Lord is doing that by the awakening that's happening with all these Israelites. All right. The famine of the word is approaching. So Lord's will, you know, hey, the Lord's going to have brothers in the kingdom soon, man. With that being said, I want to say, call Allah Yahweh Shema Shai Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach